never know just how much I miss you. You'll never know just how much I care.
We're the Cherokee Cowboys, and Ray Price will be along in just a little bit. My name is Donny Young, and I'm with Mercury Records, and I have a new record out, and I'd like to do it for you. One side of it's called I'd Come Back to Me, and we'd like to try it. Well, if birds flew underwater, if a dollar bill was a dime, boy, wouldn't things be crazy? Maybe then you'd come around sometime. My hopes for your returning seem hopeless as can be. If black was blue, if I was you, well, I'd come back to me. There's no way for you to know how much that I miss you so. The world would have to turn outside in for you to ever be mine again. Well, if airplanes all flew backwards and the moon was at the bottom of the sea, if lies were true, if I was you, well, I'd come back to me. What if everything was a reverse? Hobos eat caviar, and the rich folks took to riding on Santa Fe boxcars. All my hopes for your returning seem hopeless as can be. If black was blue, if I was you, well, I'd come back to me. There's no way for you to know how much that I miss you so. The world would have to turn outside in for you to ever be mine again. Well, if polar bears wore derbies and penguins Ivy League, if lies were true, if I was you, then I'd come back to me. And if black was blue, if I was you, then I'd come back to me. Welcome, Mr. Ray Price.
I may say that I don't care, hold my head up in the air, even tell my friends I'm glad that you don't call. But when the day is through, my heartache started anew, and that's when I miss you most of all. And my heart keep reaching for you, my eyes keep searching for you, my lips keep calling for you, and my shoes keep walking back to you, and my shoes keep walking back to you. Now blue ain't the word for the way that I feel, and the storm's brewing in this heart of mine. love now, you're not mine. Raise the arms that reach to hold somebody new. For my yearning heart keeps saying you're not mine. My trouble, mine no sin, think of never you'll be well. And that's why I'm lonely all the time. So please take the treasured dreams I have for you and me, and take all the love I thought was mine. Someday my crazy arms may hold somebody new, but now I'm so lonely all the time. Raise the arms that reach to hold somebody new. For my yearning heart keeps saying you're not mine. My trouble, mine no soon to another you'll be with. And that's why I'm lonely all the time. Heartache number one was when you left me. I never knew that I could hurt this way. And heartache number two was when you come back again. You came back and never meant to stay. Now I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. From the day that I stopped counting, that's the day my world will end. Heartache number three was when you called me and said that you was coming back to stay. With hopeful heart I've waited for your knock on the door. I waited, but you must have lost your way. Now I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end.
I was coming back anyway. What you gonna do for him, Shorty? Well, all right. I'll tell you what we'll do. How about the orange blossom special? Will it? To do a song that's real appropriate for all you folks in Connecticut, a little thing called the Alabama Jubilee. Comes from Chicago, Illinois, and we think he's the top steel player of the United States. We'd like a nice hand for Buddy Emmons. drummer boy, born and raised in Norway, is now as a naturalized citizen of the United States. He makes his home in Seattle, Washington. We'd like a nice hand for Jan Kurtis. Here's Jan and all the Cherokees to do a little thing for you that we hope you'll enjoy, called Caravan. Cherokee Cowboys.
Once in a while, will you try to give one little thought to me? Though someone else may be nearer your heart, once in a while, will you dream of the moments I shared with you? Moments before we two drifted apart.